It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Kitchen Land USA, Advanced Car Care, Smouse Brothers, and United Plumbing. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hi there. Good morning to you on Thursday, moving our way through the first work week of 2026, and we're seeing what I think are our first rain chances in a very long time, because December didn't have like a lick of rain.
Yeah.
Or
snow in Colorado, for that matter.
That's true. That's true. Also struggling out there. So we may have rain and storms today. Make sure you stay tuned for Wake Up Weather with Abby Dyer right after this. But we're going to do some news.
All right. A wildfire burning on Forest Service land since Saturday is beginning to die down. The Math Branch fire has burned several hundred acres, but has stayed entirely on federal property up to this point. Good news is that no homes or buildings are threatened right now, and containment lines seem to be holding. Crews are asking people to avoid the Swan Creek area. A burglary investigation in Pulaski County took quite the turn thanks to Facebook Marketplace. Deputies say a stolen generator was spotted that was listed online at a suspiciously low price. That tipped them off. That led them to a Crocker home where they say multiple stolen items were found. The man was identified now as a person of interest in the case. Investigators are asking anyone with information on that to call the Pulaski County Sheriff's Office.
It's always nice when the criminal does something to help the police, right?
That's true.
Kind of leaves a trail for them to easily walk down.
It's like the dumb criminal stories, but sometimes you have the dumb perpetrators. Like I think it was over Christmas time-ish whenever the Louvre got broken into and their password on the door was Louvre. You know what I mean?
I think it was
it can go both ways.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Who would have thought somebody would crack that in their defense? The Jefferson Avenue footbridge is now back in place over the railroad tracks there in North Springfield. How about that? It's been a long time coming for that thing. Crews lifted the final span of the footbridge into place yesterday. They still have some shoring up to do there. The work now moves to the decking, putting in stairs, elevators, and lighting. You'll recall that historic footbridge was built in 1902, and then in 2016, it was closed for safety concerns. It is a very, very long span that goes across 13 sets of railroad tracks in North Springfield. But the Jefferson Avenue footbridge should reopen in the spring, so we're getting close. Closer we are to spring is good news for me. Missouri State Employee Pension System has lost a years-long battle over investments in Canadian capital funds. A Cole County judge ruled the system, which is called Mosers, it stands for something, Mosers, did not prove misconduct and must pay the defendants legal costs. The decision comes as lawmakers return to Jefferson City, and Mosers is asking for a higher contribution rate to keep up with future benefits for people. That pension system currently covers more than 56,000 retirees across the state of Missouri.
Okay. Springfield Health Care Provider has a new name and a new look. Jordan Valley Community Health Center is now simply Jordan Valley Health. I feel like that's what I probably called it anyway, just because, long titles. That change is intended to better reflect the expanded services and locations. A new logo featuring a mother bear and a cub will roll out across all 10 locations this year.
Okay. Good for them.
I like it. A mother bear and a cub. Get it? Like, get off me. This is my child. I will take them to the Jordan Valley Health Center to be seen.
All right, if that's what it is, great.
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
All right. Now to a different hospital. Mercy is having quite the baby boom. They are having quite the cubs right now. The hospital delivered more than 3,300 babies in 2025. In 24, this year, it's 177 more is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, we're now in 26. Okay, in 25, it was 3,300 babies, and that number is 177 more babies than in 2024. It's a lot of numbers.
It's
That's
well,
what I'm trying to tell you.
you made it harder than it is. But they had 103 more births than their all-time record. So they
That would have
shattered
been the way to say it.
they shattered
Way to say
the
it.
record, and then and not only that, but it was 177 more than 2024.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of babies. I mean, a huge increase in the number of babies. So maybe that is happening across the country, and that would be very good news for us because America is seeing a drop in child.
Live births.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember when the last census was taken, but it was way down at that point. That would have been in 2020, right?
Yeah,
The
they were.
last
I don't know.
census.
They were
Yeah.
saying it. Yeah, I mean, they do the census every 10 years. It's been 2020, but I mean, they come out with that report other times between then, but because they know how many births happen a year. But they were saying that at the latest time that they said it, that it's like unsustainable. America can't continue if our birth rate continues to drop at the rate it's dropping. So
Yeah.
Springfield is doing its part, and
Springfield sounds like it's doing its part. We did our part. I do kind of wish that we would have gone for number 4, but ship has sailed.
ship has sailed. Yeah, I think 4 would be good. It's an even number on roller coasters.
That's exactly the only reason that I was also thinking the same thing.
No, 4 would be great.
Griffin was
because-
huge. That was the problem. I didn't feel like I could carry a 13-pounder,
Well, we
They were increasingly getting heavier. So once we hit near 12, I was like,
I don't know how we could, at the ages they are now, I don't know how we could do more running around to practice this and stuff than we currently do. If we had an extra child,
yeah.
the extra child would just have to do whatever the older ones
I
are
know.
doing, I think.
I know.
Because
I mean, I am thankful. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, total unpaid chauffeur.
it is hectic in the evenings.
Yeah.
and we do have one driver. So
Yeah.
other families have more kids than us, and somehow they're doing it. So
And
God bless
sometimes
them.
0 drivers.
Anyway, Springfield is doing its part to help the birth rate thing, and that's great news. A new year, I think, is a good time to hear this news that we should be eating more whole foods and way less processed foods and added sugars. I think we agree with that. The updated recommendations from the feds call for more protein and limited saturated fat, also good to cut down on. The simpler guidance will shape school meals and federal nutrition programs in years to come. Maybe cut down on our obesity epidemic. Most Americans, according to health experts, fall way short of the new recommendations.
Yeah.
So it's something to put on your 2026 goal list. It's on ours.
If you actually needed the government to tell you that, or around the Ozarks for that matter, you really got to get more. You really do. You got to get out.
They're basically turning the food pyramid on its head. So
yeah, it's very interesting though, because I don't want to go too far on a rabbit trail, but I was listening to a health video yesterday that my daughter was taking. Like she had to watch a video and then like take an online quiz, and it was not updated. Like it clearly hasn't been updated because of the amount of like protein that it was calling for. I'm like, but I'm not going to correct the video, right? This is what she's being like tested on. But I wanted to be like, that sounds like it was from 1972,
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know what they're saying, but the new recommendations came out yesterday, so it'd be tough to update it that quickly. But it's
true.
way out of date.
But if you need the government to tell you that you should be eating less highly processed food and eat more whole food, yeah.
Well, that's part of it. Here's what I say. You can't trust really anything because it changes all the time. I mean, at one point, the food pyramid, as we grew up knowing it, was like gospel. This is what you do. And now we're saying, what? What are you doing?
It's a good book.
That many carbs? You're going to eat that much bread a day?
It's all you can trust. It's the only thing.
Crazy.
It's the only thing.
So, you take it with a grain of salt, and you try to find some experts that you trust and go.
Mineral salt, not white salt.
All right.
Okay, this is me. Sorry.
Yeah, you're
Free
up.
Wi-Fi is coming to most American Airlines flights. I'll believe it when I see it. Says it's coming this year. I've been told that before, though, from other airlines, and it doesn't actually work in the air. This is going to roll out starting this month. It'll be nearly fleet-wide by early spring. Passengers will need to be members of American's Free A Advantage program to connect.
Ah, man, that's great news because when I fly, I typically fly American, and I always have trouble getting on the Wi-Fi.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
So maybe this will make it easier. I would hope so. Missouri State football has its new defensive coordinator, and he is very familiar with Springfield. And Springfield may be familiar with him. Jack Curtis, he's a veteran coach and an Evangel graduate. He is joining the Bears staff. Curtis most recently worked as a defensive analyst at Auburn, good football, and brings decades of Division I experience to town, including time in Conference USA, where, of course, the Bears are now. So we wish him the best and the new head coach the best, and looking forward to a good season for the Bears. Year 2 of Conference USA coming up here in the fall.
Very cool. The Community Blood Center, the Ozarks, is needing your help. They're saying, hey, roll up your sleeve and come and donate. The flu outbreak that's happening right now, and then some slowdowns over the holidays in donors, blood donations, have tightened up their supply. So through Sunday, donors can receive a sweatshirt, fleece blanket, and a chance to win Visa gift cards.
Wow.
Type O and negative bloods, and any negative blood type is especially needed right now.
Okay, that's a lot of stuff they're giving out.
It is. That's good.
When you said the flu, I was like, wait a minute, they don't give transfusions, but the flu has kept people away from giving blood, is what it sounds like, right?
That is correct.
Yeah, yeah. And we told you about the flu last year. It's the worst in 20 years, is what they're saying.
Yeah.
Keeping people at home and at doctors' offices, not necessarily hospitals, but. All right, give blood if you can, and we hope you have a fantastic Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, so that's good news. Get through it today, and we'll see you back here.
Have a good one. See ya.